Hey everybody, welcome to CitySolesTV. I'm your host, Scott Starbuck, and we're here today to talk about winter shoe care. And we're here in Chicago. It's the middle of the winter in North America and other places of the world, and there's literally sideways snow outside. And of course, the bomb-proof way to go is a pair of snow boots. But inevitably, you're going to not have these suckers, and they are not going to even be on your feet when it starts snowing, and you're going to be at work or at a friend's party or out to dinner, and you're going to be wearing some nice shoes. And how are you going to take care of those shoes? How are they going to survive a Chicago winter? Well, your number one enemy is not the rain and the snow, it's the salt and all the stuff they put on the streets. So your enemy is salt. To prevent the shoes from getting destroyed by the salt in the first place is, of course, wear a pair of those snow boots, but you know, it's not going to always happen. We always recommend a silicone-based spray as a waterproof repellent on your shoes. That'll protect them from the snow and rain and, of course, the salt. Now, inevitably, there's going to be a time where you wear your nice shoes out and they're going to get destroyed and saturated with salt. When you get home, if you don't pass out because you're too buzzed, then please take a rag and just wipe off the shoe. Just dry the shoe off so the salt won't dry and encrust into your leather. And that's the biggest problem. You wake up, or you find your shoes laying by the door. A couple days later, you look at them and there's these salt stains on them. But don't fret, it's not the end of the world. The shoes are not completely destroyed. Now, we had a pair earlier that somebody brought in that was from a year ago that had salt stains on them. And the secret is you take 50% water and 50% vinegar with a small rag, and you literally mix it up. And I like to try a little spot that's, you know, not too obvious, especially if it's a bright orange shoe or some kind of colored shoe that might, the mixture might mess up. So kind of put that on there, see if it's cleaning off the salt, and make sure that it doesn't change the color of the shoe. Now, if it doesn't change the color of the shoe after that little area dries, then continue to take off the rest of the salt. 50% vinegar and water should take out the salt stains in most of your leather products. So, the idea is to not get the salt stains to begin with. So we use, like I said, a silicone spray. Silicone spray, it can be put on liberally, but you don't need to, you know, totally saturate the boot. And you probably don't need to spray the top part of the boot because down here is the only part that's really going to get in the snow and the muck and things like that. That's going to repel the rain and the snow. It's not going to make them 100% waterproof. By spraying your fashion boots does not make them your go to the park and build snowmen type of boots or go sledding boots. It just makes them good from here to the coffee shop, down to the train, to the valet car park or things like that. Another neat toy is the Suede Renew I like a lot, and it comes in different colors. This is black Suede Renew, and is literally, hear that, like spray paint. So this is on your suede shoes, like this one actually is a good example. This has been pre-worn as a fashion look, like it's kind of dingy here and back in here. And what happens is your black suede shoes will start to look gray at the end of the season because they just kind of lose their luster. This is literally like a spray paint, and it goes on like a color, and it'll fill in those areas and it'll make it all nice and black and fluffy looking again. Also comes in chocolate, also comes in camel, also comes in many different colors, called Suede Renew. Excellent product, and will help those shoes last a lot longer. The other thing is a leather balm. It's also a leather protector. Use your waterproofing spray. You clean your shoes with the leather balm, and that helps keep the moisture in the leather. The leather dries out. It's hard to say, but this is really just skin like our skin, and we use in the winter use a lot of hand lotion and things like that. So the key is to have a good nice moisturizer on your leather at all times. So several things. Don't get the salt on there to begin with. If you do, wipe it off. Use the 50% vinegar and water if it does get screwed up, and protect them to begin with. Some silicone spray, clean them with some leather balm, and of course the Suede Renew. Check them all out at City Soles here in Wicker Park or at citysoles.com. All these are super approachable, $5 to $7-ish. World good for your $200, $300, $400 shoes. Thanks a lot.